Imagine this. Humanity's greatest knowledge vault, packed with ancient science, history, medicine, math, basically the Google of the ancient world, only written on fragile scrolls. Then imagine us being the absolute geniuses who said, "Fire. Let's add fire." Welcome to the Library of Alexandria, the ultimate collection of human wisdom, until somebody, or maybe several somebodies, torched it. But what if it never burned? Would we be spacefaring demigods right now? Or still arguing on Twitter about pineapple on pizza? The Library of Alexandria wasn't some dinky little bookshelf. This was the flex of Ptolemaic Egypt, the Kardashians of knowledge hoarding. Sailors docking in Alexandria had their books confiscated. The library copied them, then gave back the knockoff. Basically, the world's first pirate bay. At its peak, between 400,000 and 700,000 scrolls. That's millions of pages of data. Astronomy, medicine, mechanics, maybe even spicy forbidden fanfic. If Google Drive had existed, the library would have maxed it out. So what was inside? Oh, just casual world-changing stuff. Indian math texts that may have described the zero before Europe figured out how to count past their fingers. Babylonian astronomy that could predict eclipses like an ancient NASA. Medical practices from Greece, India, Egypt, possibly with cures we still don't have. And rumor has it, inventions like steam engines. Yeah, we could have had trains in the Roman Empire instead of gladiator slap fights. Here's the fun part. Historians still argue about who burned it. Julius Caesar, Muslim conquerors, angry librarians who hated late fees. Truth is, it probably burned multiple times. The library was basically that one unlucky restaurant that keeps catching fire. But the bigger point is, we lost centuries of knowledge. And humanity collectively shrugged like, hey, we'll just reinvent it later. Spoiler, it took us way longer. Let's play the ultimate what if. Say the library survived. Best case? By the Middle Ages, Europe's running on steam engines. Forget knights on horseback. Imagine armored tanks rolling into battle in the 1200s. The Renaissance would have happened in 500 AD. Shakespeare might have been writing science fiction plays about moon colonies. And get this, maybe we'd have cracked electricity centuries early. Picture Ben Franklin flying his kite in the year 200. Dude would have been zapped before the Bible got translated. Medicine's the real kicker. Ancient Indian texts had surgery guides. Greek doctors were experimenting with anesthesia herbs. Egyptians knew more about the body than we gave them credit for. If we had all that knowledge, we might have cured diseases like smallpox way earlier. Maybe the Black Death never happens. Millions of lives saved. Downside? No goth fashion phase in the 14th century. Sorry, Hot Topic. Babylonians already knew the Earth wasn't flat. Greeks had measured its circumference within a few miles. Imagine if that info had been preserved and spread. Columbus wouldn't be a clueless dude discovering lands already populated. He'd have been ordering space tickets. By now, with that knowledge acceleration, humanity might have colonized Mars by the time of Napoleon. Imagine Napoleon on Mars. Tiny man, big ego, bigger helmet. Philosophers like Democritus were already talking about atoms. Atoms. 2,000 years before modern science said, hey, molecules exist. If the scrolls survived, kids could have been learning quantum mechanics in ancient Rome. School would have still sucked, just with harder math homework. But hold up. Not everything would have been sunshine and jetpacks. Imagine giving medieval kings nuclear science early. Do you really want a guy who thinks bathing once a year is optional to also own nukes? No thanks. Humanity might have wiped itself out before inventing TikTok. Explaining this to kids is wild. So there was once a library with every book ever, and then we set it on fire. And kids go, so, humans are dumb? Correct, Timmy. Humans are dumb. We had the cheat codes and deleted them. Some conspiracy lovers claim the library even had lost continents, alien knowledge, or even secret energy weapons. Was that true? Probably not. But hey, if you're missing millions of scrolls, you can pretend it was basically Area 51 with candles. Here's the silver lining. Humanity's been piecing some of it back together. Islamic scholars in Baghdad saved huge chunks of Greek science. Indian and Chinese texts survived outside Alexandria. And today, digital archives are our attempt at a new library. Except instead of scrolls, we get cursed TikToks and Wikipedia pages edited by dudes named Jeff. So what if the library never burned? Humanity might have been centuries ahead. Flying cars, Martian colonies, medical cures, or global extinction because a medieval king discovered nukes before deodorant. Either way, it proves one thing: knowledge is power, and humans, we're really good at misplacing it. So next time you rage quit because you lost your homework file, remember, at least you didn't accidentally torch the biggest library in history. That's humanity's all-time oopsie.